It's Sunny and Finn's Games and Graps podcast, now sponsored by Gamerborn Clothing. Go to gamerborn.co.uk and use code DDGaming for 10% off your next order.
What's happening, guys? Welcome to episode 61 of the Games and Graps podcast. I'm Sunny, and with me, as always, is Finn Steele.
Hello.
Finn, how you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Thank you very much for asking.
No.
Pleasure to be here with you.
Excellent. So we missed the week again.
We did.
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, we missed a week. Basically, I went to a SmackDown house show
Yeah.
on the night that we would usually record our podcast. So,
Well, nothing happened that week anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Literally nothing happened.
Sometimes we might miss weeks,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
because
It's all good.
We're still here with you in some form.
Yes, we're here in spirit.
Yeah. If you miss us that much, you can go check us out on Daydreamer because one of us is there,
Yes.
basically. So if you miss us that much, we can be found.
Yes.
You still get your weekly dose of Sunny and Finn, somehow.
Somehow, somewhere.
This week
But
sees
always
the
do
return
that.
of the WWE Encyclopedia skit that we do.
Ooh.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I've missed it.
Me too, I missed it.
Yeah?
Something's been missing the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
But,
We've been all up in the air. We've had a weird time.
We have. Everything's changed.
Everything
But,
has completely changed, but
yes.
we're slowly getting to some degree of normality now, I think.
I think so. It's getting everything back together.
We're filming every week.
Yeah.
Where you get to see our beautiful faces, which is something that didn't happen all the time before.
Yes.
So that's new.
You're welcome.
You are welcome, YouTube.
Thumbs up.
As you can see, something else has made a return.
Super Lucha.
The Super Lucha has made a return
Ah, his mask. His
Coming.
body is nowhere to be found just yet.
to a YouTube channel near you
Curious.
very soon.
We haven't seen him yet for a while.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
gone, but he's back.
Good.
We're still not sure who's under the mask, but we know that he's
it's a
back.
mystery. Let's figure that out one day.
Yeah. So Finn,
Hello.
let's start the podcast as we do every single week.
Okay.
What have you been playing?
I've been playing a lot of Zelda actually this week.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can get into that. It's very addictive. Finding all the shrines and whatnot.
So, how much have you done, would you say, at the minute? 'Cause obviously it's a bloody enormous game.
It's massive, yeah. Not a whole lot. I also got into Zora's Domain. Kind of by accident. I was looking for the shrines and stuff. Kind of stumbled into this like story thing.
Okay.
So okay, cool. I'll do this now, I guess. But also got other story things going like somewhere else.
Okay.
I think I'm supposed to do that bit first because I'm kind of everything I'm finding now is kind of killing me in one shot.
Yeah. It can be tough, man. I mean, it's all about finding the right weapons.
Yeah.
And basically figuring out how the game works for you.
Yeah, seriously.
Because you can pretty much play it however you want.
Yeah.
Not in a Skyrim sense of freedom, I don't think.
Yeah.
Not far off.
No, it's possible to just like go straight to find the boss and attempt it with like starting gear if you wanted to.
Yeah, but no.
But you shouldn't.
You definitely should not do that.
It's just,
Absolutely no. But it is awesome. I mean,
Yeah,
we
very
talked
good.
about it a few months ago when it came out, a couple of months back when it came out.
Yeah.
And I love it. I think it's personally very, very easily one of the games of the year so far
oh yeah, easily.
by some distance. But yeah, it's excellent. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah. Playing that, and we're playing a lot more Persona 5, as always.
Still grinding away at that.
I am. Yeah, this one is the second dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Got
How was it?
Pretty good.
I need to get back into it, I think.
Yeah, you should.
Because
It's really good.
I really loved it. I mean, obviously, that first 10 hours or so just flew by.
Yeah.
And I did the dungeon and I felt satisfied.
Cool.
And yeah, I need to get back into it because I really, really enjoyed that first bit. It's very Japanese and like
It is very
weird
Japanese.
sex references for no reason.
Yeah, it gets. There's more of that.
It gets sexier.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's good. It's all good. It's all very Persona. The characters are excellent. The story's really, really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely get back into
Are all of the Persona games sexy in a type of sex way?
I think just Japan is sexy in all kinds of sex way. I think all of Japan is just like that.
they are quite they're quite horny over there, aren't they? In Japan,
Yeah.
like a bit of the sex.
Like with the sex. Who doesn't?
Sure, who
Like
doesn't
with the
love
sex
who
every
doesn't
now and
love the sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Japan is sexy. I want to say
It is. It is. I now have 2 achievements / trophies for looking up a girl's skirt in a video game.
Nice.
So
Okay.
That's a thing. There's one in Lollipop Chainsaw and another one in the Automata.
For looking up a girl's skirt.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
There's one in Yakuza 0 for going to like a porno theatre.
Oh yeah.
And watching porn.
Nice.
And I think the picture on the trophy is a box of tissues. So
nice.
Yeah, and I think the trophy's called "I Came Here for the Trophy." So
nice.
yeah,
I like Yakuza. I've got like Yakuza all of them pretty much. But I only played like 1 to 3.
Yakuza all of them. Is that one of the new games?
Yeah, must be. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
All of them. But yeah, I've played 1, 2, and 3, but then stopped for some reason.
Do you think sex is necessary in video games?
Yes.
Okay, well that's the end of that debate. Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. No, but I don't know. It's still wrong in a bit of.
How's your father?
Yeah, why not? Who cares?
Sure.
Japan.
I'm not so sure.
Japan. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Japan. Right. Fair enough. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure about sex in video games.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like not like full on sex or anything like that.
It's not like The Witcher and Mass Effect and these games that have sex scenes in them. I
don't care.
They don't really add anything to the game.
No, they don't. At the same time, I don't really care that they're there. If they weren't there, it wouldn't bother me. It's like, yeah, they're there.
But boobs, so who cares?
Yeah, boobs.
Right, yeah, fair enough.
Boobs are nice.
Sure.
Hashtag boobs are nice.
Hashtag boobs are nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Use the hashtag boobs are nice to...
This week's episode title sorted.
Hashtag, we'll probably get loads of views because of that. Yeah,
certainly would.
It's like when we did our VR porn episode.
Yeah,
and it was like, what? It's got porn in the title. Let's get on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and when they realise it's two idiots talking nonsense, they're like, this is not about what I thought it was about.
Yeah.
So hashtag boobs are nice.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. What else have you been playing?
That's about it, really. It's Persona 5 and Zelda, really.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a WWE 2K17 setting up for stuff that'll be happening later in YouTube. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're going to be starting a brand new series on YouTube where we play WWE 2K17.
Against our will.
The thing is...
I mean, it is fun once you get through all the bullshit.
Yeah, but there's so many bullshit things that happen while you're playing it,
yeah.
And that's where it becomes a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't mind the game. I think it's okay, and I have some fun when I play it. Like, when I streamed it on the Saturday morning show the other week, I was like, this is okay. I mean, I had fun with it. Yeah. But there's always things that we find in the game that we laugh at, like, that aren't supposed to be laughed at.
Just dumb glitches, yeah.
Dumb glitches. Dumb out of dateness. Look, we've talked about this so many times before, and we'll talk about it again when WWE 2K18 graces us with its presence later in the year.
I don't want it.
But we're punishing ourselves by continuing to play it to bring content to you, the people.
Yeah.
I've not really been playing much this week.
No.
I started Outlast 2. I can't remember if I told you that.
Oh yeah.
I'm stuck already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk pretty quickly in Outlast 1 as well, and kind of gave up. So,
yeah. I will go back to it, but I gave up with Outlast 1 as well, and then went back to it and finished it at some point. But it's good. It's prettier.
Yeah.
As is natural progression, of course.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's in a completely different setting. Obviously, the first one's in the mental hospital or school or
something like that.
Yeah, it's in a mental hospital, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. This one is out in the open. I think you're in Hicksville, USA.
Nice.
Where people are... basically, it's based on religion and sex. There it is again.
Yeah, it is.
Hashtag boobs are nice.
Video games, yeah.
Yeah, it's a recurring theme today.
It is.
It's weird. Me and you were doing the Saturday morning show this morning, and like instantly, I think I said the words, "Oh God, I'm getting bummed here," and not in the good way. And then we started laughing,
nice.
And then it was like a recurring thing all the way through the show. It was so weird. It was like go watch the Saturday morning show where me and Mule play Star Wars Battlefront, and yeah, it got weird real quick and continued to be weird for the remainder of the show. So
really good.
Yeah, I started Outlast 2. I started playing and I'm loving NBA Playgrounds.
Yeah.
Which is a new NBA game, and it's done in the old style of like NBA Jam and games like that from yesteryear.
Yeah.
And it's very, very cool. It's a really cool throwback. Mechanically, it works very well. It's a lot of fun and it's addictive. There's a couple of things in there that I'm not too sure about. Rebounds maybe aren't great.
Okay.
But it's not a massive hindrance, and it's a lot of fun. It's cool that you basically unlock things as you progress through the game, which is great. That old school sort of actually having to play the game to unlock stuff instead of just buying it.
Buying DLC, yeah.
But it's Yeah, it's really, really good. So I highly recommend it. It only came out last week, but
Cool.
it's very cool and I highly recommend it.
You've got on stream.
It would be a fun one to stream, actually. Yeah,
it's
a really good game, and I did plan on streaming it, and then I just didn't this week, but I will.
Cool.
Have I been playing anything else? I've been playing a lot of Pro Evolution Soccer 2017 again. I'm really back into it, like in a massive way.
Awesome.
It just I think I'll put it on for a couple of games,
and
then I put it on for a couple of games, and then 4 hours later, I'm like, oh, I should probably do something with my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and then like I said before, I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront.
Nice. That was me with Overwatch for a long time.
Yeah.
I just play a couple of games of Overwatch, and then I followed like later, like 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Like, I was playing to bed. Nah, it's just a couple more games of Overwatch.
Yeah.
Then it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, oh.
It's like last Saturday morning. I did the Saturday morning show, and then I did some stuff for a couple of hours, like probably watch football or something, or whatever. So I'm gonna go chill out in bed for a little while, because that's what you do on a Saturday.
Of course.
And then 4 hours later, I was like, shit. I've just been playing this game all day, and then I went out with Gaming Mule.
Nice.
Yeah. Good
Got drunk with Gaming Mule. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? I like the picture you posted on Discord, by the way. I'll put that somewhere on the screen.
He looked a shambles.
He did a bit.
It was unbelievable. That was late on at night. But the guy, oh my god, you'll see it anyway. It would have popped up on your screen. So sorry, Mule.
Yeah. Sorry, Mule.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. And yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Mule. Let's move on to some gaming news.
Okay.
This week,
Okay.
Square Enix released sort of figures for games from the past financial year, and it would appear that Hitman didn't do so great.
Yeah.
Which
Sorry, Hitman.
is a real surprise to me.
Yeah. It's a shame because it was really good.
Everyone has sort of lauded it as the best Hitman in ages, and it is the best Hitman in ages. I mean, I don't think there's been a good one since Blood Money, I want to say.
You're very right. Yeah, I think they heard it slightly being episodic, because people automatically assume that, it's not going to be as good, it's going to suck, I want it all at once. Then it actually turned out to be a really good idea, and it worked really well.
Yeah.
But I think that stigma was holding over it, and it's like people didn't want to buy it because of that. And yeah,
I think it was that as well. I think it's. I tweeted out about it. I was like, I can't believe that Hitman sold so low. And yeah, people like, I've not played it, so I can't say it's a bad game, but I don't like the episodic approach. And I think that was the general. Even like when it was announced, like you just said, people were like, but why are they doing it like this? This is Hitman. It's a big franchise. Just bring it out as a full game. And again, reiterating what you said, it did work episodically because there's so much crammed into the episodes that you can just get hours and hours out of one episode.
Oh yeah.
So the episodic approach in the end actually worked out really well.
It did.
From a critical perspective.
Yeah.
But from a commercial standpoint, it would appear that it's definitely hurt it.
Yeah.
People had made their minds up.
They did, yeah.
And
I'm going to buy this.
Yeah, the physical release came too late.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. They should have. I mean, it only came out fairly recently, I think, physically.
I think so. Got one to go.
Yeah, and I think if they'd have done it straight away after episodes 4 or 5 or whatever, however many there is, if they'd have done it straight away, then I think maybe it'd have been okay.
Yeah, maybe. I would have watched it. I haven't played it myself. Watched other people play it. Looks really cool. But yeah, just one that's never really got into.
Yeah, I mean, if you buy it cheap in a sale, do buy it because it is very, very good.
Oh yeah.
It's just a shame now because IO Interactive, who are the team behind the Hitman franchise, looks like they're going to be sold off by Square Enix.
Yes, interesting move. It seems like it's kind of Square Enix's fault as well. It's kind of like their fault. They went episodic and it's like, it didn't work. Well, you're fired now. Bye. Yeah.
It's like they've made a brilliant game, but because of Square Enix's decision to bring it episodic, it's now all of a sudden the blame is on IO Interactive, and that's a real shame. And I hope IO Interactive find their feet and they do get to keep making Hitman games, depending on who owns that franchise.
Unsure.
Does Square own it?
I don't know. Good question.
I'm not sure either. But I mean, like when this announcement came, people were like, hashtag, save Hitman, save Hitman. It's like, the game is still very much alive. It's just
Oh yeah, you can still play it. Still,
it's still
play it.
you can still play the current one, and the reason that you're doing the hashtag Save Hitman is because you people haven't fucking bought it in the first place.
Yeah.
So
This is
go and save the one that's led everyone into this stupid mess.
yeah. I saw you do that.
Yeah, you should. I think you can get it in sale. I bought it in the sale. It was like $17.99 for all episodes.
Nice, not
So
bad.
it was well worth it. But
Yeah.
hashtag Save Hitman is a bit over the top in my opinion. Like the hashtag Save Shenmue from a little while ago just seems a bit.
Hey, Shenmue's been saved. There's gonna be a third one, and the HD collection, right? Sega. Yeah. All right. Okay. HD collection, please. Thanks.
Finley's still clinging onto this dream.
It's gonna happen. One day.
The HD collection is going to happen.
2019. It'll happen.
Jesus.
2020. It'll happen. Still waiting. It's gonna be an HD collection.
It'll be episode 685 of the Games and Graps podcast.
Yeah.
And like the HD collection's coming, right? We've all done with Shenmue 3.
Yeah.
And we've still not got the HD collection. Never coming.
One day.
No.
Hashtag save Shenmue HD collection.
Loads of hashtags this week.
There is.
Hashtag save Shenmue HD collection for Finn.
For me,
That's
yes.
a long hashtag.
It is.
Now, going back to the episodic thing, do you think the episodic approach to Final Fantasy VII remake will have the same sort of impact?
Good question. I don't know. Probably not as bad an impact just because it's Final Fantasy VII and people have been asking for the remake for so long. But I don't know. It's an interesting approach. They might just go ahead and cancel it because of how badly it landed. And think, you know what, screw it, we'll just make it the full game and just wait a bit longer.
I mean, in my opinion, that's what they should do anyway.
Yeah.
They should just bring it out as the full game. Final Fantasy VII wasn't in episodes, obviously. Because that wasn't the thing then.
No, it had separate discs. It's like came on 3 discs. So I guess you could split it into 3 separate episodes for each disc. But it's still...
I guess, but there was only in 3 discs because the game was bloody huge, yeah.
True.
I think they should bring it out as a full game, and I think Square are going to see what's happened to Hitman and maybe hinge that decision on Final Fantasy VII remastered or remake or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
On that.
I think that'll probably happen. Just don't cancel it. Please, still make it happen.
I don't think they can cancel it at this point.
I hope not.
I don't think they really can because people just go ballistic.
Oh, God, yeah.
People have been waiting for it for so long.
Yeah.
And they'll just go skits.
E3 reactions when it got announced were insane all over the place.
Yeah. The internet will melt if it gets cancelled.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if it gets cancelled, I really will. But, hashtag Save Hitman.
Yeah.
Apparently. There's not been a good one since Blood Money. There you go. I said it.
There you go.
Sorry if that upsets the hardcore hashtag Save Hitman fan bandwagoners from this week. Fanwagoners. Just making words up.
Hashtag fanwagoners.
Hashtag fanwagoners.
I like it.
Yeah. You got any gaming news?
Not really. That was that Rapper the Rapper and Guitar Man mashup, which has been officially confirmed now. I think we talked about last week saying it was a rumour, but it's now been officially confirmed with the trailer. So that's cool.
Project Rap Rabbit.
Yes.
There's not much of a trailer, but there is one.
It's alright. I mean, more rhythm games are always a good thing in my book.
I love rhythm games, yeah.
Me too, yeah.
I've requested a code for it. I think it's a rhythm game. It's called Akibar's Beat.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a rhythm game.
I think so. Maybe.
We'll
see.
I'm making things up, maybe. It sounds like one, right?
Akibar's Trip was like a mediocre JRPG, I think.
Okay.
But, yeah, Beat, I think, is a rhythm game, but I can't be sure.
We know nothing.
There's a Persona 4 rhythm game, which is really good. Called Nice All Night.
Really?
Yeah, it's excellent. Really, really good.
What kind of rhythm game is this?
It's just like a rhythm game. Kind of like Hatsune Miku kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the characters dancing around in the background. You just got press buttons at the right time.
Right, okay.
The music's excellent. Music's in all Persona games, so it's just amazing. Like you play Persona 5.
I'm interested in this rhythm game now.
Yeah.
What was this on? PS2?
On Vita.
On Vita?
Yes.
Right, okay.
I have it digitally. I don't know if you can access my thing on Vita, but if you can download it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Hatsune Miku is my jam.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. Because of you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I love it. Alright, so there's not much gaming news this week, really, is there?
Yep, not really. Nothing major jumped out at me this week.
So, by the time you hear this, Backlash will be very quickly creeping up on you.
Yes, this Sunday.
This coming Sunday. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through our Backlash predictions, like we always do.
Yeah.
But before we do that, as I mentioned before, I went to a SmackDown house show this past week, and it was very, very good.
Cool.
It was a very enjoyable show. Basically saw the entire SmackDown roster.
Nice.
It was pretty cool. Saw Nakamura versus Ziggler.
Excellent.
And they had a slow-ish match.
All right. The same sort of main event of Backlash, I imagine.
Maybe. I mean, I'm hoping that they have better chemistry, than they did when I saw them. Because the match was slow.
Yeah.
Nakamura did his usual kicks and all that, and the reverse exploder and the Kinshasa. He did win, of course.
To be fair, they've got me on the same match for like 7 days in a row now.
Yeah, probably.
Like, the same motions every time.
Yeah, but there's a lot of sort of chin locks and stuff on the floor, and it was just. I mean, that was the opening match.
Oh right.
Of the show, which was. I don't know. It was just an interesting way to start it. Quite a slow, methodical.
Yeah.
Match. We did pick up towards the end. I don't know. I'm just hoping that they can put on a better show when it's on TV.
Yes, I think
to give Nakamura a good introduction to the main roster.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're hyping Nakamura up. So we'll pretty much all the promos about Backlash will have Nakamura in them. Watching NXT this week, it's like Nakamura's everywhere. Saying Backlash this week, Nakamura, look at Nakamura, yeah. So I think it's gonna be good.
Tell you what I could do without
Ziggler.
No. Oh. Well, that I don't like Ziggler anyway. You know this if you are a regular listener.
Yeah.
The artist known as.
Oh god, yeah.
Why? Why do that?
Because Prince did it. I don't know.
It's so weird. I mean,
dumb.
There was like a little video before the show started, and it was like Nakamura talking in his very broken English, but he called himself the King of Strong Style there.
Yeah.
And then when he's coming down to the ring, the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. It's like
weird one.
Yeah, I just don't like it. It just sounds crap.
It does. I agree.
Yeah.
Just being old regular old Nakamura.
Oh, the King of Strong Style.
Yeah, all that.
Like this t-shirt suggests.
Yeah.
But like his new t-shirt, like that thing, I'm not sure what it is, like a V.
Alright.
Made of swords.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Because hashtag swords.
yeah.
And I think it says the artist on the sleeve. I just think it's a crap name.
It is. It's a bit crap.
I mean, Goldust had the artist at one point.
Oh, did he?
The artist formerly known as Goldust.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
And when he was wearing like fishnet bras and weird things. Hopefully Nakamura won't do that. But yeah, it was cool to see Nakamura though.
Cool. Yeah.
Very, very cool. What else did we get? We saw a 6-women tag team match.
Cool.
Saw Charlotte, Naomi, and
Becky Lynch.
Yep. Against Natalia,
Tamina and Carmella.
Yep.
That's their pay-per-view match as well.
Right, so basically I saw Backlash.
Yeah. Only Backlash.
Yeah. And that was cool. James Ellsworth was funny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We saw a comedy 6-man tag team match, which was the Ascension.
Or Ascension. There's going to be comedy. In NXT, they're like these unstoppable like beasts.
Yeah.
And now it's like comedy. We're Ascension. We lose all the time.
There was a bit where everyone was chasing each other around the ring.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and then the lads next to us were like, why do we watch wrestling? And I turned to him, I was like, it gets so difficult to justify watching wrestling when it's stuff like this.
Yeah. Both teams deserve better.
And it was Breezango and Ty Dillinger. So Ty Dillinger was also in this comedy tag team match. I can't remember who their partner was. It was the Ascension and someone else. I'm trying to think of who it could be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Either way.
Someone crap and memorable.
Yeah. Either way. It was, I mean, it was cool to see all those guys, but it was weird just in some sort of comedy match.
Yeah.
Breezango picked up the win.
Cool.
Because, of course, they're the number one contenders to the tag team titles, and they should do.
There you go.
It was weird, because I thought Ty Dillinger would score the pinfall.
Yeah. He wasn't on this week's SmackDown either. Or last week's SmackDown.
Oh, God.
Which is weird.
It's happening already.
Yeah. Poor Ty.
They're
Tyler breezing him.
They're Tyler breezing him, yeah.
No. Ty, no.
They're Tyler breezing him now.
But the 10 chance are so over. It's so over there in WCPW when we went.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. They're so over that they were almost non-existent in Birmingham on Wednesday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shame.
They were there for a little bit, but it wasn't like...
But to rare, it's Birmingham.
True.
Birmingham sucks.
One of the cool things was seeing the UK Championship guys.
Oh, yeah.
So a 6-man tag. It was Tyler Breeze, Trent Seven, and someone else against Pete Dunne, Joseph Connors, and someone else.
Cool.
And that was really cool. I think they put on the match of the night.
Sweet.
So that was cool to see them.
Yeah.
And Trent Seven picked up the win with the reverse Death Valley driver.
Ooh, nice.
Which the Burning Hammer, of course.
Oh, wow. That's a dangerous move.
Yeah, they've WWE'd it.
Oh, they are.
So basically, it looks like an attitude adjustment, but done. So Trent Seven get him on his shoulders, but he throw him off instead of dropping him on his head.
Wow.
Yeah, they've WWE'd it.
Yeah, I had one Brian Kendrick did on 205 Live. Not 205 Live, but the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yes.
That was cool.
And everyone was like, I can't believe we've just seen a Burning Hammer on WWE.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, no one could believe it at all.
Yeah.
So Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Ooh, very nice.
Which was cool. Short, but it was cool. Kevin Owens did like a promo partway through the match and after the match as well.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. The main event was Jinder Mahal, who is bloody massive in real life.
I bet.
Randy Orton and AJ Styles.
Cool.
We saw American Alpha, the Usos and the Colognes. Cool. That was quite cool as well. And yeah, it was a good fun show.
Cool.
It was a typical WWE house show, very well produced, very very well set up.
Nice.
It was good. It was a good show.
Excellent.
Finn.
Hello.
Let's talk about Backlash.
Okay.
Let's run through the 5 matches that they have.
A whopping 5 matches.
Backlash.
Weird. There'll probably be some sort of pre-show match added at some point, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But for now, what we have is first match I have is the Usos versus Breezango.
Oos.
Blood Oos. Family Oos.
Fam Oos.
Yeah. Tag team championships.
Who are they fighting, sorry?
Breezango.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one because I never expected Breezango to work on the main roster. But because they're funny and entertaining, they've got this opportunity.
Yeah.
And I think they might win it.
Really?
The Usos are doing nothing.
True, but
they're not doing anything with those belts.
True.
So what's the point in having them? Give them to Breezango. Let them have fun for a little while.
Yeah.
Wrestling's about fun, right?
I guess so. I like the Usos, like new evil Usos.
I like the evil Usos. That's fine.
Yeah.
But they've had the tag team titles twice now, and they've not really done anything with them. At least with Breezango, they could maybe have some sort of fun run with the titles. Like they could win it in funny ways, and they could keep hold of the titles for a little while.
I guess
just have a bit of fun with it. Give them that bone.
Yeah, why not? I disagree.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to say the Usos.
Okay.
Just because it gives them another... I think Breezango just exists to be fodder for the Usos to help them, become to that next level, maybe? I don't know. Just to be another opponent to beat. I don't know.
Just another step on the ladder.
Yeah, exactly. Which I feel bad for because of Breezango, I like him.
But at this point, though, do the Usos need that step up? I mean, the Usos are the Usos. They're the most established team on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So do they need to go over quote unquote jobbers in the form of Breezango to establish themselves? I don't think they do.
Probably not. But I think they're better matches to be had for the tag team championships, like the Usos versus American Alpha, which I guess we've already seen.
But Breezango aren't bad wrestlers.
They're not. They're great.
They're good, and they work as that team.
True.
Yes, it is incredibly stupid. That they look like Chippendales.
They do a bit.
They just hashtag Chippendales. They do. They're like just oily model men.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be over, but people seem to like it. I've grown to like it.
Me too.
And I don't know. Why else would they be put in that position?
I don't know. You bring up a good point. But I still think...
I always do, Finn, and I'm always wrong.
Yeah, you usually are.
Yep. So,
we both are,
for as good as my points are, in my opinion, and Finn's opinion, they are usually wrong, so take them for what they're worth.
Vince McMahon doesn't listen to us, sadly.
He should.
He should.
He absolutely should. But he doesn't, and that's a real shame.
It is a shame.
Or maybe he does and just fucking hates us.
Yeah. Well, these guys want... let's do the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at these little idiots. These little marks.
Goddamn marks.
Goddamn marks.
So the next match I have is Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the US Championship. The new face of America.
The new face of America, Kevin Owens.
Yes.
It was funny. He made the ring announcer guy introduce him twice.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
This is a main event quality match.
Oh yeah, for sure. It should be the main event. It's not going to be there.
No, it won't be. But because big sweaty man.
yeah. Big sweaty Jinder.
Yeah. Big, massive, sweaty Jinder. Kevin Owens wins. I don't think it's time for him to drop the US title just yet, but I think they'll have an amazing match.
Oh yeah.
I think they'll have a really, really great match.
The match of your life for sure. Easily.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see what's going to top it.
Yeah. I can't see Jinder somehow topping that.
No, I can't either. But yeah, I think this is going to be brilliant. AJ Styles is sort of stuck in a mid-card slump at the minute after having a real monster of a year last year.
Yeah.
I mean, AJ Styles is seemingly just sort of happy to do whatever he's being told to do.
Yeah.
And he does it very well every single time. So, this feud, eventually, I imagine he will come out with the US title.
Maybe.
Just not tonight. Not tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to say Owens as well, just because, they never live very long. I just won them Jericho. It'd be weird if we lost it already.
Yeah.
But as long as the match is amazing, I don't really care.
Yep, I don't really care either. It's not going to ruin my day.
No.
Not going to ruin my life. Couldn't care less.
Be perfectly happy just to see these two wrestle forever.
It's going to be a very, very good match, and
yes,
I'm sure it really will be.
Absolutely.
And this new Face of America gimmick hasn't been long enough for them to kill it. Not just yet.
No.
Because it's working.
It is.
Because it gets Owens over as the heel that he is.
He's got his face on the ramp.
Yeah, which is awesome. Yeah, so there's no way they're going to kill it just yet.
No way.
So Owens wins.
Yep, for sure. So then we have Charlotte, Naomi, and Becky Lynch versus the Welcoming Committee. Stupid name. Natalia, Tamina, and Carmella.
Are they called this because Charlotte's obviously only just come into SmackDown and they're welcoming her?
I think that's what it is, yeah. It's a dumb name. Who have we got? And it's the good guys, isn't it? Let's face it.
Yeah, I mean, Team Charlotte will win.
Yeah, for sure.
They won on the house show.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. And I expect no different here. Carmella isn't good.
No.
She's good looking.
Yeah.
But she's not a good in-ring competitor.
Yeah.
She's not advanced in the way the likes of Alexa Bliss has.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss.
Since the move from NXT during the draft.
Yes. She's kind of been stuck in this like non-storyline bubble of nothingness.
Yeah, and she's doing this weird gimmick with James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Who still has a job.
Somehow.
Incredibly still has a job. Had his own t-shirt.
Yeah.
All that crap. And at the minute he's a backwards cap, tracksuit wearing gangster.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, it sucks.
It does a bit.
Natalia is obviously a veteran and is very good in the ring, but is not over.
No. Not great on the mic.
Not great on the mic. Just, I don't know, there's something weird about Natalia, isn't there?
Yeah, something off.
There's something just not right about Natalia. I don't know, and I'm sure she's a lovely person, but
yeah.
I don't know, it just, from the weird bondage gear, do we still don't know if she wears underwear or not?
Tweet us.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you could see, like, we had decent seats, and you could, like, she was, like, tagging that way, so you could see her buttocks, like, through her, because that's the way that she was, like, posturing.
Yeah, see through.
So I'm not sure she was wearing underwear, because otherwise you'd see the lines, because her gear is tight.
You think so, wouldn't you?
I hope she is. I do hope she is.
Yeah. Bizarre.
We've had this conversation many times, and it's one of the, in my opinion, it's the biggest mystery in professional wrestling today.
Yeah, I agree. Does Natalia wear underwear?
Not why is Sin Cara not the world champion?
I mean, he should be. He is in GGW.
Yeah, of course. As he should be.
Yeah.
Ultimate Sin Cara.
Yeah.
Yeah, the GGW World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
Another well-known luchador is the other world champion.
He is. This is the Games of Graps champion.
But yeah, does Natalya wear underwear?
Question mark. It's a mystery.
It is a mystery.
So that brings us to Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler. The artist known as Nakamura versus
Because think and words.
I can words. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Ziggly buff. Who we got?
Nakamura. There's no way. There's they've hyped him up so much.
Yeah.
If he loses now, it's all for nothing.
Seriously, yeah.
He's on the posters. He hasn't. They're not having him wrestle on main roster TV until Backlash.
Yeah. He's gonna win.
If he doesn't win, then that is ridiculous.
It is.
That it just seems like a crazy thing to me. If he doesn't win, it's like.
The only way I can see him not winning is if this is right shenanigans, like Dolph grabs a chair, but even then he still win because it'd be DQ, isn't it? So
Unless the ref's knocked out.
Maybe.
Because there's not thousands of people in the arena.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of refs backstage.
Yeah. Just that one ref who's
Just because wrestling, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But that could happen, yeah, he can knocked down, Dolph grabs a chair and beats him up. I don't know. But it's not gonna happen. I think Nakamura's gonna win clean and
I think Nakamura has to win.
yeah.
I think if he's gonna have a big future on the main roster, which he absolutely should have. I mean, he's not getting any younger. What is he? Over mid-30s now?
I think so.
Yeah.
36, I want to say.
Yeah, so I mean, if he's going to have a big impact on the main roster, which he absolutely should do, then he needs this win to help momentum.
Yes.
It was quite funny when we were at the wrestling the other night. There was just people in the some marks. They're in the background going wrestling.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
house shows are very much for kids, but
yeah.
you do get the marks there as well. We were there, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yep, Nakamura wins, and I can't see any reason why he wouldn't.
Yeah. There you go. I agree. Because why wouldn't he?
Tune into next week's edition of the Games and Graps podcast where Nakamura's lost and egg is well and truly on our faces.
Yeah, that's what happens. Happened with Good Joker. Right, so we just to our main event, which is Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal, Hardbody Mahal.
Hardbody Mahal. And
yes.
Jesus Christ, he's huge.
He's a massive guy.
Yeah. I know who the other person on the Ascensions team was.
Oh, who's that?
It was Aiden English.
Oh.
And we were in bits at that singing gimmick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was so funny. Now, if they keep up with it and they do it well and have it on TV every week,
Yeah.
the people will fucking hate him and it'll be funny. It'll be so funny.
Yeah.
Keep Aiden English on WWE TV.
Good, smart.
The singing gimmick is very funny and comes across really well live.
Cool.
And he gets a lot of heat.
Good.
So,
Should do.
yeah, definitely keep it. He comes out in sunglasses, wearing his scarf and singing and all that. It's very, very funny. So, keep it and just please do it justice. Just keep him on TV and have him do it every week and piss people off.
Yeah.
He can be the SmackDown equivalent to the Drifter Elias Sampson. Who, by the way, is not even wrestled yet, has he?
He's not. He's appearing randomly in the background of things, but
I don't think he's 100% fit.
Oh, really?
I think he might be injured.
That would explain it.
That's the only reason I can think.
Makes sense.
But I think he could do well as well.
Yeah.
Because again, he's someone else that the crowd just hates.
Yeah, seriously.
No one likes the singing.
Yeah.
But kudos to Aiden English, he can actually sing.
You can,
yeah.
Go better.
Anyway, going back to I literally the reason it made me think of it is because I remember Jinder having like the most muscly back ever.
Oh, yeah.
But then I was thinking someone else on that show had a muscly back, and it was Aiden English, and I was like, that's who it was. And Aiden English is God, the guy is shredded. He's got more muscles in his back than I have in my whole body.
Yeah, this is
nice. Unreal. Anyway, the main event: hard body Jinder Mahal.
Yes,
against the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton.
Yes, Randall Keith Orton.
Okay, Finn, we've had this conversation on the last episode of the podcast about Jinder.
Yes.
Now, neither of us had a massive problem with Jinder.
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
I like the new little heel faction they've got going.
Yeah, some wrestling fans can't take it.
Some wrestling fans are very angry.
Some wrestling fans take it way too serious. I know we do a podcast about it, but some wrestling fans take it too far.
Yeah.
Take it way too serious and let it bother them more than it ever should.
Seriously.
It's professional wrestling at the end of the day. We do a podcast about it because we enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't piss us off to the point where we have to moan about it.
No, they're on endless rants.
Yeah.
It's
look, guys, just don't take it so serious. Enjoy it for what it is.
It's fine.
Entertainment.
More can be good. You know.
Do we moan about it? Yes, of course we moan about it, but we moan about it because we're not seeing what we want to see.
Yeah. It's just fun. It's fun to moan.
Yeah, it's fun to moan, but just don't take it so serious.
Yeah, it's wrestling. Who cares?
Yeah. So, because of that, Jinder Mahal's going to win.
Yeah, I know. I really think he might.
I think he might as well. I think he might. I think the Bollywood boys will get involved.
Yeah.
And maybe cost Randy Orton the championship.
Weird though. Seeing Jinder is from going to this complete jobber, losing every night, and then suddenly, I'm WWE champion. Yeah. But weird, but at the same time, I like it.
But because wrestling.
Because wrestling, yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense at all.
It doesn't, but it's fine.
The Colognes, which is what they're currently known as, were Primo and Epico and were WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
Now, something happened that made Vince McMahon dislike them, and then they put a mask on them and put a midget with them, and then they were the Matadors. Now, they went from that to selling timeshares in the Caribbean, right? Or the Caribbean, whatever, in Puerto Rico. The shining star of the Caribbean.
Yes.
And they've now gone from that to being serious tag team contenders again, and they are now called the Colognes. Wrestling changes weekly.
It really does.
And this is just another example of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just look, Matt Hardy was a crazy person in TNA. They came to WWE, and because they didn't have the rights, quote unquote, to be broken, they just had to be Team Extreme again, like it was a nothing thing. Wrestling is just one of those ever-changing forms of entertainment. Aiden English was a vaudevillain. Now he's singing again, which was his gimmick before when he was in NXT.
Yeah.
Damien Sandow was the intellectual saviour of the masses, then was doing cartwheels as a Macho Man impersonator.
God.
Macho Mandow.
Yeah. There's Ms. Down.
Yeah. So Jinder is a legitimately tough-looking, main event-looking dude.
He is.
All right, here we go. Drew McIntyre was in 3MB with Jinder Mahal.
Yep.
People are buzzing to see Drew McIntyre back in WWE and looking massive and looking strong.
Yeah. We saw him on WWE.
Yes.
He's great.
And Heath was also in 3MB, didn't even get drafted, was the joke of WWE, then was the tag team champion for a little while.
Yeah.
I could sit here all day and reel off people, just consistent changes in WWE throughout the years. It just happens.
It does. It's fine.
I mean, come on. Jinder's going to win.
Yeah, I think he is.
And I think what happens when Jinder wins is Rusev comes back at Money in the Bank and they fight each other. Because obviously, of course, they were a team.
Yes.
They were Hard Body Mahal and Handsome Rusev.
Rusev turned face though? The promos he got on SmackDown are very heelish. So, unless they make it triple threat, throw Randy in there as well. Give him a rematch at the same time.
Maybe. Unless Jinder's... I mean, it seems like a waste to not have Jinder win it. Because also they brought him up and they put him with the Bollywood boys, so they've created that little faction now.
Yeah.
Of dudes who are Indian in WWE at the same time.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's basically what the faction should be called.
Yeah.
Dudes who are Indian and in WWE at the same time, so we put them together.
Yeah. Good team though. I'll say.
Solid, catchy.
Yeah, it really is.
I could see it really catching on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've put them together and now they should capitalise on it.
Yeah.
Now they want to they want to break into the Indian market.
Mm-hmm.
So, it would make sense maybe to enter the Bollywood boys in the tag team division.
Mm-hmm.
The Singh brothers. There's another one.
There you go, Singh brothers.
The Singh brothers. That's not even their name.
It's not.
Harv and Gurv Shearer.
Yeah.
Where's
Shearer
Singh in
brothers.
that? Where's Singh that? The Shearer brothers.
Yeah.
Doesn't fall off the tongue as easy.
I guess not, yeah.
So they were the Bollywood boys 2 weeks ago in NXT. Now they're the Singh brothers on SmackDown. Wearing shirts and trousers.
Yeah.
And their heels. without Bollywood dancing.
Just because they're Indian.
Just because wrestling.
Yeah.
And because they're Indian.
At the same time as Jinder.
Was it? Yeah. Exactly. Dudes who are Indian and in WWE at the same time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Solid name. But yeah, I think the same thing. I think Jinder's going to win it as well. Because it just makes sense. It gives them that new faction heat going forwards.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And I think Randy Orton's title reign is stale as shit already.
Yeah. No one likes Randy Orton as champion.
I don't think anybody cares that Randy Orton's champion.
Yeah. Also, speaking of, go back to them being heels and getting booed, they're heels who get booed, which is a rare thing these days.
Yeah, and they get booed, and I don't like to say it because they're Indian.
Kind of, yeah.
There's no two ways about it. That's not me being, racist in any way. They get booed because they, and again, I don't mean this in a bad way. They're seen as the bad guy.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, and again, I don't. You'll know what I mean. So don't take it out of.
Yeah.
Don't take that as me.
You know what we mean.
Yeah, being out of order because I'm not. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but it's
like Muhammad Hassan before him.
Ooh, yeah.
Muhammad Hassan and Davari before.
Muhammad Hassan, who was Canadian. And
yeah.
To be honest, Mahal became Canadian as well.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. So they do this, and they have him speaking his own language to antagonise the American audience.
Yeah,
that's what the USA chants towards him. It's just all of that sort of thing.
Yeah,
that's why they work so well as a heel.
Yeah, it's heat and it works, so I guess it's fine. Shrug.
Rusev could come back and be a face, in my opinion.
I agree.
Because I think they've realised with Rusev that he's quite good at being funny.
He is. So funny. What's up, down, down? It's hilarious.
And that's one of my worries for Rusev. Because they've noticed this. And they had him do that Snickers advert where he was dancing and being very funny. They had him play the... They had him do that thing on Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
And he was funny there.
Yeah.
So he could come back and be a face. And I don't think Lana's going to be with him.
No, I think Lana's going to off do her own thing, being Lana Lena, or whatever that is.
Yeah. Lana the stripper.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm fine with it.
Fine with me. Because boobs are nice.
Hashtag boobs are nice.
Yeah. Brings it right back.
So yeah, I think Jinder could be, it would bring that sort of full circle. Like they were together and then they fought a bit.
Yeah.
And they were sort of forced together, weren't they?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're both foreign. There you go. Tag team.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Because nationalities. That's why.
Yeah. It's like the nation. What was it called?
The League of Nations.
League of Nations. There you go.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Shit, we've got 4 guys we don't know what to do. They're all from different places. Yeah, sure. League of Nations. That sounds great.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Team Canada. Again, you could do this forever.
Yeah.
Do this forever. I think Rusev and Jinder Mahal could have a cool little rivalry.
I think so too.
I don't need Randy Orton at all.
No. Yeah, I keep forgetting he's even champion. He's like, he turns up with his belt. It's like, oh yeah, he's a champion.
Yeah. It's weird. So the long and short of it is, we think Jinder will win.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, we hope you've not taken offence to anything we've said.
No.
Because that's not how it's meant.
No,
not at all. So Backlash is a 5-match pay-per-view as it stands.
That's one. There might be a new match made on this week's SmackDown, if you haven't seen it, because we've called it before. But yeah, so far, just 5 matches. To
be honest, that's fine.
Yeah.
NXT only has a few matches, and them shows go for 2.5 hours, and they put on a great show.
True. Speaking of, this next NXT Takeover is going to have the Tyler Bate versus
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne, that's the one. For the UK Championship, which I'm really looking forward to. Because the match on the UK Championship Tournament was excellent.
And I think Pete Dunne will win.
I think so too, yeah.
When is it?
2 weeks. I wouldn't say...
Is it the week after Backlash? Or is it the week of Backlash?
Might be the same week. Oh, shoot, let's check. Last minute adjustments.
Because wrestling.
Yes, with wrestling.
So much wrestling.
Yeah. NXT Takeover.
Chicago.
That's where CM Punk lives. Sort of be at least 27 CM Punk charts. Especially when Hideo Itami used the GTS.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You see on Twitter, Hideo Itami was like, Chicago's the perfect place to use my GTS. It's like, oh, throwing shade.
Yeah, but he's, at the same time, he's right.
I mean, yeah, he is. It's his first, you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. So, only 4 matches on there so far. It's going to be on May 20th, which is...
Next week.
Next week, yeah. So we do that as well.
Right, let's do that.
Yeah, why not?
Right, so
Didn't four matches
impromptu.
over, so might as well.
Go for it.
Cool. So first match we have would be Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross in triple threat. Originally there was going to be a fatal four-way with Ember Moon as well, but unfortunately she got injured. So her arm, sad face.
Yeah, she's out for a while as well, I think, which is
yeah.
which is a real shame because I'm not personally a massive fan of her.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not that sold on her in truth, but I think she's good. I just don't.
There's a flippy stunner thing. That's cool.
Yeah, sure. But regardless of me liking her or not, it's a shame that she's injured because I thought she would probably be the one to take the belt from Asuka.
Yep.
To be honest, I can't see anybody but Asuka winning this.
Yeah, I would have said Ember Moon if she'd been in the match that would win, but yeah, she's not going to be here, so I don't know.
I can't see Ruby Riott winning, not yet.
No, too soon. Same with Nikki Cross.
I mean, they are building towards something with Nikki. I think they need to do something to get Sanity over a bit.
Yeah,
so I think they maybe need to give them the tag titles.
Maybe.
Maybe and the women's championship. Have them dominate.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, Jesus, you've got the talent pool there.
Yeah,
you've got Nikki, who is very good.
Yeah, she is,
and she plays the crazy very well.
Yes, very well.
You've got the two. You got Killian Dane, crap name, but and what's the other one's name? Tyler Fulton.
No, it's the German dude who's called Alexander Wolf.
Okay, Tyler Fulton, was he the other one?
I think he's the one who got injured.
Okay, yeah. So you got the two big guys who could absolutely be tag team champions. You've got Eric Young, who, you know, is a main event quality guy. He was the TNA heavyweight champion. He could be the NXT champion. Why not?
Yeah, why not? I'd buy it.
Yeah, absolutely. So they need to do something to get Sanity over, simply because I just don't think it works, and I don't know why it doesn't work. It just doesn't come across well.
Yeah, so something's missing. You need to find that X factor.
Yes, you do. You need to make them dominant. You can't have them lose matches.
Yes, agreed. So next we've got the Authors of Pain versus DIY, Gargano and Ciampa, for the tag team championships.
This is in a ladder match, is it not?
A ladder match, yes, correct.
Ooh, this has so much potential to be great.
Oh,
the Authors of Pain have really won me over.
Me too. I like them.
Yeah. I'm torn here actually because I love DIY.
Me too.
But do you think the losers of this could then go up?
Maybe. I don't know, yeah.
Or do you have the Authors of Pain just... I mean, you could have the Authors of Pain dominating the division for ages and ages and ages until somebody eventually does take it off them. For me, they're the ones that need to stay in NXT for now.
Yeah.
Because they're still a little green.
A little bit. I agree.
With DIY, you could send them up.
Yeah.
And I think with the Revival being out for a little while, that space is now there for another team to move up and take that spot, at least whilst the Revival are out of action.
Yes.
And DIY fill that gap. So I think the Authors of Pain win, and DIY maybe move up to the main roster sooner rather than later.
Yes, I think you're pretty right there. Yeah, it's like AOP as well. Because they're being portrayed as a dominant, massive force, unstoppable force.
And I'll tell you what's awesome about them as well. They are adapting to different styles of match.
They are, yeah.
Easily as well. Like, just with ease. So, you got two enormous dudes here who are going to be in a ladder match.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, we say it all the time. It's like, I can't remember what pay-per-view it was, but there's three enormous guys in a ladder match.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't remember which one it was. But, yeah, I think Authors of Pain win. I think DIY go to the main roster to fill the void left by an injured Revival. Or at least an injured Dash Wilder.
Yeah. Got his jaw wide shut. Ouch. Not nice.
Not nice at all. Bad times.
Bad times.
Wish him a speedy recovery, of course.
Of course. So yeah, I went to AB as well, because yes. Because they're big and sweaty.
They are large. They are large. They probably do sweat a lot.
So we've got Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne for the UK Championship.
Excited for this.
Me too.
Excited for the UK guys to have that exposure, because obviously they are bringing the UK Championship stuff to the WWE Network. So they're good. I think.
Oh, cool.
I think Pete Dunne will win.
Okay.
because I think there's a big future for him. I think there's a big future for a lot of those guys, but for Pete Dunne especially, there's just something about him that's special.
Yeah, yes.
You know?
He has it.
He does have it, yeah.
Yeah.
If there was an it, if there was ever an it, he has it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good exposure and it's a good promotion for the upcoming weekly UK Championship TV show.
Yep.
My cousin, who works for the promoter, was texting me during the tapings.
Oh yeah.
I was invited down, but I couldn't go, unfortunately, which sucks. But yeah, she said it was amazing, and she says it looks like they're probably going to do it monthly in different locations. Ooh. So once like monthly tapings is how it seems like it's going to go, and then they'll probably tape in bulk like NXT do, and then you'll see it after that on the WWE Network. So I think you'll probably see it in a few weeks.
Exciting.
In fact, if that match was determined on the UK Championship, surely they should maybe start it on this week.
Maybe.
Because otherwise, you're going to see the first episode after Pete Dunne's won the championship.
Yeah. Good point. Weird.
So I don't know how they're going to work that.
So maybe Pete Dunne won't win. Maybe that means they'll keep it on Tyler Bate for now.
No, but it doesn't matter either way.
I guess not, yeah. Yeah, weird. Okay.
Okay, who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, Pete Dunne. Because his is really good.
Yep.
But Tyler Bate's really good as well. But Pete Dunne's just got the evil look scowl going.
Yeah, the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's awesome.
He's great. So then, the last match we've got is, of course, Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami for the NXT Championship.
Cool to see Hideo in this position now.
Very cool.
For the championship. He's had so much bad luck with injuries and stuff during his time in NXT.
Yeah.
And I think bad fortune has favoured him a little here, because now everyone's gone.
Yeah, his last one.
Poor Hideo is still there.
Yeah.
And needs this. Bobby Roode's just turned 40.
Wow, is he? Blimey.
Today, I think.
Wow.
Many happy returns.
Yes.
That's a weird saying, many happy returns.
It is, isn't it? So you hope we get more birthdays.
Sure.
Cheers.
Yes, thank you. Some of these say many happy returns in assemblies, like, sure.
Yes. Hope you don't die. So, thanks.
Cheers. I would love to see Hideo win the championship.
Me too.
But he won't.
I agree.
But, however, it is in Chicago.
True.
Would there be something symbolic about him winning the NXT Championship in Chicago using the GCS?
Maybe. Take that, CM Punk.
Yeah. I mean, CM Punk doesn't give a shit. Couldn't care
He doesn't.
less.
I don't care.
But WWE absolutely care, and it bothers them even now that CM Punk isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode, like I said, he's turned 40 years old. He has to move up soon.
True.
Maybe he could lose the belt to Hideo, and they could keep this feud going until eventually Bobby Roode moves up, and they've moved someone else into that position where they can fight for the title. Because you've got a lot of good people there now. You know, Cien Almas could fight for the NXT title. You've obviously got Drew Galloway.
Oh yes.
The aforementioned Eric Young, like that. You know, that to help boost sanity.
Yep.
There's a lot of good guys. I mean, they seem to be building Roderick Strong up at the minute for something big in his future.
True.
By showing the vignettes of how he's come up every single week, which apparently are going down very well.
Yes.
So I see big things for Roderick Strong.
Rodders.
Bobby Roode is 40 years old. His time has to come soon on the main roster.
Yes.
And I mean soon.
Yes.
You know, I mean, how old's Undertaker? 49? 40?
507.
40, he's in his, in fact, he's got to be over 50, hasn't he?
I think so. I think it's in his 50s, yeah.
Well, either way, I mean, how much, Bobby Roode is in good condition, of course.
Yeah.
But Triple H he's not 50 yet.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think he is.
No.
How much longer can Bobby Roode realistically go?
Good question.
I'm going to go with Hideo here.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Hideo, and then I'm going to see them carry this feud through to the takeover that is next, which I'm assuming is somewhere near SummerSlam.
Probably.
And then you'll see Bobby Roode either at or just after SummerSlam.
Interesting. Good prediction. Triple H is 47. Undertaker is 52.
Right.
Okay.
So Triple H is he's barely active. I know Triple H is doing more than what Bobby Roode is, but Triple H is not active at 47 years old.
Hmm.
Bobby Roode has been wrestling for a long time.
Yes.
At a top level.
True.
He has to go to the main roster soon.
I agree. But, just to be different, because we've had Bobby Leg saying things so far, I want to say Rude.
And you are probably right. I'm doing that thing where I sort of read too much into a situation and I'm wrong. But I just feel like it would be beneficial to Hideo as well. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I agree with you. It would make perfect sense for him to win it and to go to the main roster. I don't think he will pretty soon, but I don't think he's going to win it. He's going to lose it just yet.
Hideo needs it, I think. He needs something
But he doesn't,
big.
yeah, I agree.
Because he has had a poor run and they built him up like he was going to be the big thing.
Yeah.
Kenta's coming over from Japan. Oh my God, this is a massive signing for us. And it just... Injuries and stuff happened and it didn't work out for him in his early NXT days. Now, I think it has to be his time.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And yeah, any thought matches so far? Might be another one added in between now and then.
Maybe I think you'll see Drew.
Oh, well, yeah. Maybe Drew versus Almas. Something like that.
Maybe, yeah, Drew versus Almas, something like that. Maybe the other guys from Sanity on the pre-show or something like that. But I think you'll see Drew versus Cien Almas. Drew is too much of a hot commodity for NXT for him not to be at NXT Takeover.
Yeah, seriously.
And then after that, the NXT guys are coming over here. And I will be in Manchester.
Nice.
To see NXT.
Sweet.
So buy tickets to go and see NXT in Manchester. And if you listen to this podcast, you can drop us a message on Twitter and you can come and say hello to me in Manchester at NXT.
Yeah.
It's only a very small venue. It's like 3,000 or 4,000. It's not sold out yet. So grab your tickets and come say hello to me.
Cool.
Good times.
Excellent. Right. And yeah, that's what we've got.
Finn.
Hello.
This week's episode of the Games and Graps podcast has been brought to you by the letter.
The letter L.
L?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think we've had L before.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, Lillian Garcia.
Oh wait, we have, because there's a load of like small wrestlers.
Oh.
They're all called Little something.
Oh, of course, yeah, I remember. Los Conquistadors.
Little Lord Littlebrook, Little Tokyo, Little Boogeyman, Little Brutus. Jesus Christ.
Linda McMahon.
Little Beaver, good name.
Oh God.
I've missed this section of the podcast.
Good old Lex Luger.
Here's a British name for you, Les Thornton.
Oh, nice.
I'm not going to do him because I don't need to.
Layla, she's British as well.
She is? Well, sort of.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah. The living legend, Larry Zbyszko.
Lance Storm.
Lance Cade.
Ooh. Lance Cassidy. What's Lance's?
Yeah. I don't know who these guys are, so let's go for that.
Okay.
Oh no, that begins with K, so I can't go with that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm trying to find a crap one here. I usually find a crap one really quickly, but we'll get one, don't worry.
We'll get one. We'll get there.
We'll get one. Luther Reigns.
Oh, nice. Luther Reigns.
Yeah. Kurt Angle.
I know him.
Introduced the world. In fact, let's do this properly.
Okay.
Height 6'5", weighing in at 295 pounds from Phoenix, Arizona.
Ooh.
Luther Reigns. His signature move was the Reign of Terror because his name.
Reigns. That sounds familiar.
I'm surprised Roman Reigns doesn't have something like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if Luther is related to Roman.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe long lost brother or some kind. Or cousin.
I think that's probably likely.
Probably.
Sure. Kurt Angle introduced the world to Luther Reigns in April 2004. With Angle, then laid up in a wheelchair, Reigns was hired to be the then SmackDown general manager's assistant. Essentially,
I remember that.
he was brought on board to help Angle get around and aid in certain business dealings. But at nearly £300, it was only a matter of time before Reigns ditched his suit and begun an in-ring career.
Ooh.
After decimating Funaki in his debut,
Rip.
I'm sure that was tough.
Yeah.
Near £300 guy and a tiny little Japanese man. Reigns earned a pay-per-view match against Charlie Haas at the Great American Bash.
What a
like Funaki, Haas found himself overmatched by Reigns' impressive power. Reigns formed a tag team with Mark Jindrak, because of course he did, in September 2004.
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course. Mark Jindrak was going to be one of the original members of Evolution.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Instead of Batista.
Yeah.
In one of their most memorable moments, the duo distracted Big Show long enough for Angle to chop down the world's largest athlete with a tranquilizer dart.
Oh, God, I remember that. That was awful.
While out, the trio of superstars celebrated their conquest by shaving Big Show's head bald.
Oh, yeah, because
Hair.
Because wrestling and the hair, and
Yeah.
that's the whole thing.
Prior to his WWE release in May 2005, so he lasted long, Reigns stood across the ring from some of the greatest, including Eddie Guerrero, Undertaker, and John Cena.
Oh, there you go.
So his career lasted about as long as Finn's yawn did just then.
Pretty much.
This week's episode of the Games and Graps podcast was brought to you by the letter L.
Ooh.
Boys and girls, this has been episode 61 of the Games and Grass podcast. We are a weekly video game and wrestling podcast that posts nearly every single Friday across podcast services everywhere.
Everywhere. Most Fridays.
Most Fridays. And youtube.com/sunnyfinplay and youtube.com/daydreamer gaming.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your support, both with the podcast and with Daydreamer Gaming. Everything is going our way.
Yes.
Stick around. There's so much more to come. But for now, I'm Sunny.
I'm Finn.
And we will speak to you next time, boys and girls. Thank you very much.
Thanks
Goodbye.
so much. Goodbye.